A loss for Sunderland on Wearside, but 3 debuts handed out by head coach Régis Le Bris as he continues to prepare the Black Cats for their return to the Premier League after 8 years away.
Aitor Rubal's 74th minute header for Real Betis saw the Spanish side leave here on Wearside with the win in pre-season. Certainly not the result that Régis Le Bris or the Sunderland supporters who turned up here today would have wanted, but I think what's more important is that Régis Le Bris managed to get valuable minutes into the legs of a lot of players who would probably play a big part in their season opener in the Premier League against West Ham in a couple of weeks' time. In terms of Sunderland's performance, well, they had good moments going forward, but ultimately in the final third their decision making let them down on a number of occasions. Let's go back through the game now to see just how Sunderland managed to lose on this occasion, but what it will mean for them going forward as the Premier League draws ever nearer.
Blue skies and bright sunshine over the Stadium of Light greeted the Black Cats as they welcomed Real Betis of Spain to Wearside for their first friendly in the northeast ahead of the Premier League season. Many Sunderland supporters were adorning the club's new home kit ahead of the upcoming campaign as they flocked through the turnstiles ahead of the 3 o'clock kick-off. Since the promotion in May, there has been a quiet excitement about the city of Sunderland, which has only been added to by some of the acquisitions they have made so far this summer in the transfer window. 3 of them made their debuts against Real Betis, including Granit Xhaka, who signed just recently from Bayer Leverkusen, having previously played for Arsenal in England's top flight. Also present was Robin Roofs in goal for Sunderland, deputising for Anthony Patterson, as well as Ronaldo Mandeva playing at centre-half for the Black Cats for the first time since joining the club. Sunderland held their own in the first half, although Betis went closest through Valentin Gomez striking the crossbar. Then in the 74th minute, it was the Spanish side who led, thanks to Rubal's well-directed header that left Roofs with no chance. Le Bris, though, said it was another step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think we added new building blocks today with a bit more experience with Robin, Granit and Ronaldo. So it was clear in our mind that we needed a balance within the squad. So we started with our recruitment window with young players, and we have already many young players in our squad. And it was obvious that we needed experience and maturity. And today, especially for the build-up from the back, we showed composure and confidence. During the first half, I think it was balanced because we had this level of control, but with the ability to create chances. It was a bit different during the second half. The rhythm dropped a bit. It was more a friendly game.
For Sunderland, the main issues came in front of goal and supplying Aliza Mayenda with enough chances to score.
We had opportunities today, I think. Many touches in the opponent box. So it's always the final bit to improve. So during a pre-season, especially with a new group, and it's always like new layers. So we start from the back, and then a bit higher, and then a bit higher again. So now it's a question of this finishing zone, which is probably the most difficult.
Following this loss against Europa League side Real Betis, Sunderland have just 2 fixtures remaining of their pre-season campaign before the season opener against West Ham. They'll take on Augsburg and Rayo Vallecano next week. In the meantime, of course, they'll be back on the training ground trying to perfect those patterns of play that Régis Le Bris has been trying to implement, and of course improving their decision making in the final third. That was what let them down today against Real Betis, and scoring enough goals will be key to them surviving in the Premier League next season. Lots to work on for Sunderland, but also still plenty of excitement here on Wearside as the kick-off for the big season in the Premier League draws ever nearer for the Black Cats.